Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to
here.
Wrestling Gab. That's Letha. I am Travis, and Danny is our special guest tonight. Look at Rhea.
Yeah, sorry we're a little bit late, guys. Anyways, Piccolo's in the chat. Sophie was in the chat, and Piccolo's still in the chat. Says, hola, y'all good? Yes, we are. We're good. And then Sophie said hi and bye, but then stayed around to make another comment.
Hey.
Did you hear about Deonna Purrazzo is upset with how AEW is treating her? No, and I don't care.
No, I don't care about Deonna.
She kind of brought it upon herself.
She's a wackadoodle.
She brought it upon herself. That would be like, what's-her-face having a meltdown.
Tessa?
Yeah. It's kind of the same thing.
I knew who what's-her-face was.
Good.
Rhea Ripley! She needs to get rid of the white makeup on her face.
Yeah.
Oh, the overhead lights on.
She still looks good,
Oh,
though.
shit.
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're the only one that can.
Why?
I don't know. I'd have to, like, jump over people and
Should I just make
butts
it
and
dark in here?
faces. Oh, no,
Oh,
we're
whoa.
in the dark.
Ah,
Yeah,
scary.
no, scary.
Probably looks better. What's it look like on the camera?
Blue. We're blue.
I
Because
know-
it's just light from the TV.
I know, but is it ugly?
I don't know what you consider ugly, sweetie.
Alexa, turn on the fridge.
That's
Whoa.
ugly. Good God.
I asked. They could have had it without light.
I can't see anything now.
Oh look, I've been replaced. Guess I'll leave. No, he's fine. I don't need to be here. All right.
Take charge, Leo.
Carry us into the next generation. Look at his face.
I know he hates it.
All right, what do we... Oh yeah, we have the women.
Says mom's got me.
People's like movie theater mode. Yeah, it was movie theater mode before. Now it's we're all in the
Lillian
spotlight
Garcia.
mode.
Hey, look, it's a women's match with a women's referee and a women's ring announcer.
Oh my God, gross.
We haven't progressed far enough. Did you see the cameraman was still a man?
Yeah.
So close. We're almost there.
Almost to having every single person be a woman. No PPs.
Why would you want two mics on your thing?
I don't know. It looks fucking dumb as fuck.
I think
doesn't
we
it?
need a SNME.
Snimmy.
SNME.
I guess because it's Saturday.
Night.
Stop it, you little asshole.
Yes.
Absolutely no.
Jeez.
That is not for
Oh! Headbutt from hell! So both of them have the same move. It's kinda weird.
Headbutts?
The headbutt.
you. Oh.
Hey,
Nia
Rhea's showing her
doesn't
boobies
usually
tonight.
use a headbutt, though.
Yeah, she's been using it quite a bit
Oh,
lately.
jeez.
Oh, nobody was home. Drop kick. Hey, look, a woman
She
did
can
a
do a
drop
drop
kick.
kick. She doesn't do them very often, though, so that's why you probably don't realize that she does them. But
Do you
yeah,
like
she
her
actually
in
does
her
them.
teeny weeny
Yeah,
Bikini
yellow
bottoms.
polka knot bikini? She
I think
looks
they
pretty
look
good in
way
it.
better on
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, she's got a lot of body.
Yeah, it looks
And it-
pretty.
She
pretty
used to
good.
wear pants. They were horrible.
Yeah.
She's
She
got
wear
a lot
weird
of body
stuff.
in the right places.
Yeah.
And
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? She's not big.
I just
other
wish
than
she
in
did her
places
makeup
you wanna
different.
Be bigger. Yes.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's awesome. Janelle said hi, and then Pickle's like, we have options. Yes. And Chris says, hey, Travis and hey, Chris, good to see
Hello.
ya. How's it going?
Good to see you.
How's everybody's
Oh,
weekend
shit.
started out so far?
She can't take her down. That's a big old woman.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Nice. Like, I'm touching that butt. I don't care what you say.
Pickle's like, I could be watching The Wedding Singer on TBS. Oh, no.
Hey, you can also
the
watch
wedding
Julia
singer.
Gulia on Tuesday
NXT.
nights on NXT.
NXT Julia Gulia. Because her name is spelled like Gulia,
Mm-hmm.
but they pronounce it Julia, which creeps
Oh.
me out.
Yeah, so it's just Julia Gulia. Anyways, right now, Nia following her up top. Just going to get a little... Ooh, Samoan drop from the top. Oh, no. Rhea going to get out of
No,
it,
no,
though?
no.
No, she going
Ah!
down.
My
Samoan
hip's
drop.
broken.
That had to hurt.
1, 2. I guess she kicked out. Her shoulders didn't go up, but she did.
She
kick
totally
out.
kicked out. Her legs went like this.
This might be Danny's dream woman here. I never even thought about that.
Oh, Rhea?
Oh, yeah,
Totally.
she's nice, yeah.
If she doesn't have makeup on, she looks even better.
Yeah, she's
Because
really
her makeup
pretty.
she does is kind of gothy right now, and she makes it white, which is creepy as fuck.
Only
'cause
on
it doesn't match her
TV.
skin tone. It's so creepy. But like, if you look at her like her workouts and like just her like candid, she is kind of pretty.
Yeah, I like her. She's pretty.
Ravi's now in the chat, and people.
I call her Jigsaw because she looks like Jigsaw.
It's how she does her makeup, though. Piccola says, for a minute, I was question marking and thinking. And then Ravi says, oh, what up, the you wasters, what you saying? I don't know. Are you drunk?
What's a you
English
wasters?
people. I don't know.
Hey, we watched an English show today. It was pretty fun. What was it called? That English show we watched?
Extraordinary?
It's called Extraordinary.
It was on
It was in
Disney.
Fantasyland.
I'm not sure how well that would work out in that he would think it was a English show. I don't think they would.
It's English.
I know that actors maybe were or portrayed themselves as English or Irish, but what I'm saying is I don't think it was on their stuff.
Oh.
Unless he has like Hulu or something, because it's a Hulu original.
Nice.
Not like it played on BBC or some shit.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly. People's like, oh, Julia Gulia. Do you like Australian accents, Danny?
Yeah, I'll deal with that.
Yeah, she's Australian.
Oh, yeah, she
Yes.
speaks like that.
She's unfortunately married now, but that's okay. I bet you could probably steal her away from her man. He's kind of a dweeb.
Oh, no.
Chris says, who has bigger and better assets, Tiffany Stratton or Harley Cameron?
Harley Cameron. It's not even close.
If we're talking just assets.
Yeah. Tiffany has a prettier face by far. It's not even close face-wise.
If we're talking about craziness, then Harley wins that category as
Right.
well. She wants to stab people
I
with
think
knives.
Tiffany might be crazier in real life.
She might be.
As a woman. Like, she might be a fucking lunatic. We don't know.
That's true. It's a possibility. Robbie
Aren't they
says...
all? Oh.
No, go ahead. What?
I said, aren't they all?
Yes.
Exactly.
Robbie
That's
says never
why I'm
heard of
saying
it,
what I'm
and
saying.
Piccolo says yes or no. LOL. Robbie's like, was it any good? It was actually not too bad. Travis hated it, but it wasn't too bad. You just said you hated it. Brandon Stevens in the chat. Hey, Brandon says, hey, Wrestling Gab. Hey, Brandon, how's it going, man?
Brandon. My words exactly were, I can see why they canceled it, but I liked it. So somehow I hated it out.
It was called Extraordinary.
It was about us right now, but if we all had powers, like, and you get like a superpower.
But it could be anything.
And it literally could be anything. One guy
And it could be like really lame,
One
too.
guy has a 3D printer. He can print anything in his ass.
I don't know about 3D, but yeah, he literally can like duplicate anything
ass.
he can think of in his mind.
In his butt.
From his butt. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a little weird.
I think that new outfit's going to get her some new fans.
Yeah.
She's been wearing stuff like that for a while now.
Couple weeks now.
Since she got married, actually. It's kind of funny.
But this is a little bit more risque than she's been in this for like twice. This one.
I wonder if it's because she's married now, and that's why she's kind of like been a little more.
She looks good. Like, I think she's been working at it.
Or she now feels like she looks good.
Right. Yeah, she hates herself. There was a big old thing on Twitter. A guy said, "Oh, look how pretty you used to be," and she actually replied to it.
Oh,
about how she didn't like herself
as the blonde,
mm-hmm.
when she was blonde and didn't have piercings and
he
tattoos
even said
everywhere.
That. Too bad you don't like yourself. And then she said, "Yeah, I didn't like myself, but you can go fuck off or something." She said something.
Those where she's blonde and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen that before.
She was young.
Yeah, she didn't have any like.
Oh, big leg drop. 2.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like her stretched ears and stuff, but otherwise I don't really care. But
yeah,
I don't understand why you would want to poke 5,000 holes in your nose and have stretched out ears, and her ears are like all like really like far down, so she wears like even weighted earrings on them, and I would think you would hate yourself more by doing that to yourself than loving yourself. She literally slapped her ass. She's like, I'll get you in your coochie pants.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh, here we go.
This is called the cootie yucky pants.
That's a lot of power.
She got her. Lay on her.
That, yeah.
Sit on her face.
That's not enough.
Oh, God. What is she doing?
A Texas cloverleaf.
She's trying. Oh, she's like, no. And she's like, yes. And she's like, no. And she's like, yes. I'm going to get it.
I love when they call Rhea fat.
They called her fat?
Yeah, but they don't say it like that. This is absolutely impossible, Michael. That's saying fat.
Oh, my God. Because Nia's fat?
Yeah. That she's not going to be able to do the move.
So
it's impossible.
Fat shaming Nia? That's not very
They
nice.
do it, but it's her character, right?
Rhea's a big girl, and she throws her around like nothing.
Yeah. She is a very big girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like 5'9". Rhea is.
I bet she's...
But I mean, that Nia throws
Oh,
her
yeah,
around
Nia?
like
yeah.
Here it is. If she lands this, it's over.
Well, Nia's not
Oh.
exactly weak ass.
No, she's real powerful. Shit.
Yeah, she's
not weak sauce by any means. In her bigness. Let's put it that way. Because there can be some pretty big people that are weak sauce, but she's not weak in her bigness.
Are we talking about Nia?
Yes.
Yeah, Nia's the strongest woman to ever come through the Performance Center. She has all the weightlifting records for the women.
Oh no, you broke your arm. I'm just kidding. She's mad now. Piccolo says Harley's frame is much smaller. Yes.
Yeah, she's
very petite.
She's very
curvy petite.
And curvy.
Ravi says Rhea cooking, and Ravi also says, oh, that leg drop was in slow motion.
Right.
Chris says,
here it is, Riptide. Can she do it? It's a lot of woman.
Oh, she's got it. Oh no.
Oh
no, nope. Reversed it.
Reversed it and fell on her.
Oh, just a 1 count.
She's like, I'll let her up, I guess.
Did you need that top to wear around?
That specific one that Rhea has on?
Yeah. To wear around out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's her finisher.
Oh no, she sat on her and then she stood up.
I think that was her back. She hit her on the back.
Oh no.
Don't do it again. Oh
no.
Nia's holding on for dear life.
Rhea's holding on for dear life.
Yeah, that one.
She's like, no, let go of me. She's like, no, bitch.
Oh,
not again.
Rhea, come on, just roll out of the ring. If you have that much in you, just roll. Oh, she's like, no, I'm getting up. She's like, I'm going to take you
Rhea's
on.
a no-seller.
Don't break your leg. Oh, that was just a fall down. That was not strength. She's like, I think my guts are going to come out. My kidneys hurt. How is she even?
Nobody's been talking about how good
if
Daphne
you slap
looks.
yourself.
Yeah, if you slap yourself, that'll help.
If you slap yourself, it'll make you feel much better.
Nobody's talked about how good Daphne looks, by the way.
You know, she's actually looked really good the last few times
I've
seen her as a ref. Oh, look at her little pigtails. I
That's
didn't notice she had both pigtails. I know
Yeah.
she's been wearing ponytails here and there, and she looked cute the other night.
Yeah.
But damn, she looks adorbs.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. It's over.
Get her.
Good job. She said to her.
Did she?
Yeah, you can see her.
You could hear her say it. That's funny. Oh, this is a world championship match.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was a short one.
Chris wanted to know, ask Danny if he likes Dakota Kai or is she too small?
I don't know if he knows who she is.
I don't think so, no.
He doesn't watch wrestling on the reg, Chris. Ravi says some people like the emo grunge lifestyle. And Chris says, has Fatu versus Strowman already happened?
No, this is the first match of the night, so you haven't missed anything. And it said still to come in the bottom corner.
Ravi's like, yes, it happened. You missed a classic. Ravi, don't lie. Richard is in the chat, says there's a stranger in your room. That's Danny.
There's a stranger in the house.
You know what you're getting, Dalitha, for your birthday?
Robbie says, Big Bertha about to start an earthquake from off the top turnbuckle. Who's that? Didn't notice the ref, LOL. That was a quick match.
Yeah.
It was quick. You should notice the ref.
Alundra Blaze.
Oh, shit, she's there.
Wow.
Big
That's a
Mark
lot.
Henry.
Chris says, do you believe in
magic?
Mark Henry.
There he is. I believe in Mark Henry.
There he is. The chocolate man.
That is a sexy chocolate.
Sexy chocolate man.
Yeah. That's sexual chocolate. That's what they call it. The sexual chocolate, y'all. It's sexual chocolate. That boy good. Sheamus. We got that Sheamus match coming.
Ew, shame. The shamey shame.
Against
Piccolo
Braun,
says,
right? For title? Braun Breaker?
yeah. Piccolo says the gals are often in great shape. You think you could hang 60 minutes in an Iron Man match? LOL.
No.
Who said that we were trying to?
I couldn't go.
Because if they did, they lied. Ravi says that man in the corner is elusive. Danny, yeah. That's why he likes to sit there.
He's like a unicorn.
They have to block my face. I'm wretched.
Richard says, Danny, I have one question, and I'm not going to ask that question, Richard, because that's gross, dude. Don't be gross. Robbie says, D would have slice like pizza of Mark Henry.
Yeah. Or would it be chocolate cake?
What the fuck is wrong with these weirdos?
sexual chocolate.
Do you guys want me to leave? Because you're making it real easy for me to get up and leave.
Don't be weird.
Tell them not to be weird.
You tell them not to be weird.
You tell them.
I tell them to not be weird through you. That's how they tell me. You're the middle person. What'd they say that was inappropriate to Danny?
I'm not going to read that.
Smelled another man's finger.
Ew. Probably in like high school. I don't know if he did, but I'm sure I have.
It always reminds me of that movie or show.
Role models.
Whoops, wrong finger.
I'm the home.
Oh, not that.
I'm the home improvement neighbor. You can just barely see me.
People say
Was
Danny.
Was it Wilson at the fence? Or
Yeah, that's what Picola said. Danny is our home improvement neighbor. Robbie says, "LOL, your choice to stay, D. Is it? How do you know I'm not being held hostage and I need help? Like you would care,
She
right?"
can't get away. We've got her.
Robbie's like, "I don't care. Are
We've
you
got her
in
held
trouble?
captive.
Do you need help? We don't
Blink.
care."
Twice.
Blink if you're in trouble, Delita.
Blink, blink, blink. Picola says, "Inappropriate rule number 1." It's just gross. Picola says, "You don't know where that finger's been." Exactly. That's why I said it reminds me of that movie where he's like, "Ha ha ha, here, smell my finger." And he's like, "Oh my god, what is that?" And he goes, "Oops, wrong finger." Because it was a butthole finger or something.
Is it Road Trip? Or not
No,
Road Trip?
it's where it's a butthole finger.
Right. Is it the one, not Road Trip, a Sex Drive?
Maybe.
And it's the little brother and he's hooking up with the older girl?
Maybe. Yeah.
It's
That
like
might be it.
Finger. He's like, oh.
It's like, oh, wait, not that one.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
I don't know.
But
But I just know that it's a weird...
And the older brother keeps calling him a fag. Oh my god, you fag. But it's because he's gay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let my little brother be a butt pirate. He's like, you get over there and you have sex with that girl. That show's actually great. Seth Green. Have you seen that?
Sex
It's
Drive?
called Sex
I'm
Drive.
not sure if I have.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
you have to watch that. It's actually pretty
Make sure
funny.
you watch the rated version. Don't watch the unrated version.
The unrated version's stupid.
Oh my gosh. So the unrated version is the normal version. They just literally, like right now, if we were watching just naked women walk out on the TV and start talking to you, and then they walk away.
So you have no idea what's happening in the actual show.
Like, but the show's going, and
yeah,
you're like,
the movie's still going.
why is this on my TV? I mean, not that I don't want to see naked women. Not the point. Like, I'm watching a movie.
Robbie says, "So Rhea's staying champ. Have they got a better challenger? LOL." And Robbie says, "Oh, I always carry
Bianca.
at 1:25 a.m. in the morning."
What about
Hell
Charlotte?
Charlotte's coming back.
She's coming to SmackDown,
She
though.
looks pretty good.
She looks really good.
Her little promo thingy, she looked pretty good. Bill's
might
like,
even show it
Doofy
tonight.
said that in Scary Movie. Oh. All right, Richard. He says, "My question's not that gross. When I was in the army, we would ask new guys that all the time." Oh, so you're saying that it's like a
Initiation.
initiation kind of thing? Because that's gross, man. it's still kind of gross, bud. You guys are so nasty.
I was gonna say, I'm sure.
I'm not saying anything because women are just as disgusting. But, I mean, it's just the things that you guys do in the privacy of just guys is
I'm sure guys
like,
in high school were always doing that though.
Oh, yeah. It was the
I'm
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
Says I'd say
Any girl you
80%.
got with, you know.
Right? He says I'd say 80% of dudes actually would
butterscotch.
smell my finger.
Yeah.
Sick little bastards. There's everything gross on the finger. It was just a test to see if the guy was stupid enough to smell your finger when you asked them.
Oh no. Jesus.
I could see that in the army, Richard. Good God.
I'm sure my cousin Tony knows all about that.
I can remember.
Well, he was in the Navy. That's a completely different
Oh,
story.
I
Those
asked-
Navy
I
boys
asked-
probably did have something on their finger. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. I didn't mean it.
I asked Palm my PO in when I was younger. I remember that from Mallrats. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, he likes to shake hands every time.
He likes to shake hands, and so he's like, "Oh, does he?" So he
Jesse the Body Ventura.
So he had his, and I have to not think about that when I eat
Yeah.
chocolate covered pretzels, dude, because chocolate covered pretzels are delicious. But you cannot think of that movie if you're gonna eat it because it will gross you out
Which one?
immediately.
Mallrats.
I don't know if I've
Mallrats.
seen it.
I made you watch it.
Who's in it?
Gosh, what the hell is that guy's
It's
name?
really, it's like from the
It's
90s.
your girl that you like, Jennifer Connelly, right?
Is she in it?
She's
No.
the main squeeze.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
she's the girl he
I know it's
is
got that
in love
one girl
with.
that.
No, it's Aerosmith's daughter, right?
No.
Or is that a different show?
Yeah, it's a completely
It's got that one
different
girl that talked all soft. I can't think of what her name was, but she was in like Dazed and Confused and a couple other movies.
Mila Djokovic?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I
Her
like
name's
her.
Claire Forlani. Joey Lauren Adams was
Joey
in it
Lauren
too.
Adams,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
I
But
like
she's
her.
not the main one. She's just a friend. And then Jeremy London was in it.
That's who I remember. Yeah.
Jason Mewes and Jason Lee. That's Jason Lee. He's the
ass
guy.
palm.
Yeah, isn't he the My Name Is Earl guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
him. So, anyways, he's the guy that's friends with the Jason Mewes guy. Okay, and
Anyways, we got Braun Breaker coming out.
and they have Jay and Silent Bob in it too. But anyways, so they so his buddy and him are at the mall, and the guy that's the main guy in love with the girl Claire, whatever her name is in the show, I don't remember. Anyways, her dad is like this mogul who like does like TV reality shows and dating shows, and so he's doing one at the mall, and she's the bachelorette or the girl who's gonna go on a date because
Right.
her and her boyfriend, the guy, broke up or whatever, right?
I kinda
Because daddy
remember.
doesn't want her to be with him.
Right.
So anyways, they're at the mall, and his friend, the guy Jason Lee is playing, he goes and gets from the place chocolate covered pretzels. So he's carrying them around in his hand, but they're in a bag that's like one of those old fashioned like popcorn bags or something,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
And so they're melting because it's warm and his hand's warm and stuff. So he's telling him, "Oh, I wish they'd blah 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 about the dad," and they're like having this conversation. He's like, "I know."
We're underway.
They like shake. He likes to shake hands a lot, and he's like, "Oh, does he?" He goes, "Have you ever done that?" And I can't remember what he calls it.
Ass palm.
The ass bomb. That's what
Ass
it's.
palm.
That's right, ass bomb. Where you stick your hand in your ass after you've been walking around all day and it's hot, and you just rub your hand in the ass, and then you shake their hand. They can't get that smell off. It'll be there forever.
Jesus Christ.
So what does he do?
Travis, Jesus
He
Christ.
takes his hand and does it, and then he sticks it in the pretzels, and he's telling, "Hey, have you ever tried one of these chocolate covered pretzels?" And he like gives it to him, and he like smears it on his hand like this. And he's like, "Oh no!" And he's like, "I couldn't." And he like the dad eats it, and he's like licking his hand, and he gets immediately sick. And so yeah,
Uh-oh. Look at these two
so that's what
beasts.
we're talking about when the stink palm. There we go,
Yeah,
Richard.
stink palm.
Perfect. The stink palm. Yes, thank you.
Here it
I
is.
knew it was called something, but I couldn't remember what it was called.
I was calling it
It's
the
been a
ass
while
palm.
since I've
Yeah,
seen
I
it.
can't remember it either.
It's been a few years,
Look at the power here.
but that movie is fucking great. It's
Yeah.
Little
such
belly
a
to belly release
goofy movie,
suplex.
but it's good.
I got my PO with that though. 30 years ago.
That's funny. Piccolo says I
Statute
wish,
of limitations. Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
right? Piccolo says I wish
Uh-oh.
Charlotte would have made promos in a mask. Perhaps the same
Oh,
one Andrade
Steiner
rocks.
line.
Oh, Piccolo, really?
What happened?
He wishes that Charlotte would have made promos in a mask. Perhaps the same one Andrade rocks. That's terrible.
Why do we want him
I don't know.
Do you want her
She
to be a
looked really
lucha?
pretty. Did you want her to be like a surprise of how like good, like nice she looked? Because like her face looked
Oh.
really good. I don't know.
Oh.
Like
Oh,
Travis said,
he
she
got
got
caught.
work done.
He's gonna go right through that wall.
Oh no! Not the wall.
no.
Oh, he threw him
Oh,
over it.
no.
Oh, right into that chair that one lady
That'll
sits
hurt.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't feel good.
Lily and Garcia.
I
Yeah,
thought he
good
was
thing
going
she
to do
wasn't
him
in
on
it.
the belts there. On the belt. I thought
You
he
know
was
that
gonna-
chair's strong though. To hold
He
something.
doesn't disrespect belts like that.
Well, I thought he was going to slam him on it.
Anyway, Sophie back in the chat because she said hi and bye, but now it's back. Part of Florida
Hello.
got hit with snow last week. Yeah, the
Hell
northern
yeah.
part where Pico is at in
Louisiana,
Pensacola. Louisiana got it. You know, it's funny.
Houston.
The southern part of Louisiana did, but the northern part of Louisiana did not.
Hmm.
So it just kind of went through one part of it.
Did you see
That
him
one
ice skating on the French Quarter and stuff? They were
Yeah,
ice skating?
I saw a lot of those videos. They were pretty cool. I was so happy for him. I was like, that is the most amazing thing. Like, almost a once-in-a-lifetime thing to have happen in that area.
I know, and we have it outside, and we're like, I'm not going outside.
I know.
Yeah.
And it just, like, warmed your heart how,
Yeah.
like, everybody was, like, a kid, and they, like, want to make snow angels and snowmen, and they were, like, everybody was telling because they don't have, like, winter gear. So, like, okay, yeah, just
Oh
use,
shit!
use socks or something on your hands and stuff. And
Hopefully that didn't separate his shoulder.
yeah, that looked
Or
like it
his
might have hurt a
chest.
little. Maybe it broke his upper
No,
forearm.
he's smiling, but
Might
look
have
at
broke his chest.
Yeah, he took him full on. He's all right.
That's a couple big dudes.
But it was pretty cool. Or, like, what it was even cooler is, like, Huskies down there, like, that have lived in the South their whole entire lives and have never seen snow. They're just, like, or any of the dogs. Like, they were most of, like, pretty 90% of the videos were of dogs, like, just like, oh my God, what is this? Just having the most fun in the whole wide world. It was pretty cool.
I seen an elephant.
It was so heartwarming.
In a zoo, he was running in
the elephant, the baby one.
Yeah,
that was at the Houston Zoo. That and they had all the other animals out.
One was like just
an otter.
Yeah, it was just kind of like swimming in the snow.
The sea otter I saw that they had down by the docks in the Gulf, and it was on one of the docks, and the docks were covered in snow and everything, and the sea otter was just up there just wiggling around in the snow, and they had it on their CCTV, and they posted it. That was pretty good too. A lot of heartwarming stuff. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Anyways, Piccolo says, I would not condone as an army vet to smell my battle buddy's nasty fingers. Sophie says that Nia Rhea match was awesome. It looks like Rhea could be hurt. Why would she be hurt?
Oh.
I mean, unless she broke her shoulder again, because that might be something. She does have one of those. She does have an arm that gets bad every once in a while. Oh well, I guess.
Also, could have been when she just jumped and landed on her back.
True.
That can't feel good.
She might have probably ruptured her kidneys. I'm kidding. Richard says, oh, Ross is great. Piccolo said, which movie? And then Sophie says, this is a weird threesome. And then Piccolo says, yeah, that movie. Piccolo says, I would beat the brakes off Mr. Fancy Feather Hat in the front row. Sheesh. I haven't seen Mr. Fancy Feather Hat. I might have to look for him. Richard says, the steam palm, which we talked about already. And Piccolo says, as a surprise, to confuse the audience, nothing against her. Robbie says, you ever build a snowman? Yes.
I've made giant ones before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the three of us, since we pretty much lived here most of our whole lives, that we've probably built a snowman or two. Maybe built snowman to use as wrestling dummies or hit them with baseball bats. I mean, built it around a rock and watched somebody run into it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, other things have happened. I would not put it past Danny to have done something like that.
I've definitely knocked a few down too.
Right?
Let's see. Robbie says his ribs must be shattered into bits. Piccolo says our neighbor built an 8-foot snowman. Yeah, you guys got quite a bit of snow. Did it melt all off, or do you guys still have some? Or did it warm up enough for it all to go away? Robbie says you like visiting the zoo. Yeah, I like visiting zoos. I don't have money like millionaires to go see them in the wild. And I'm not a hunter, so I can't just go in the wild and be like, oh, look, there's a mountain lion out there.
You can always just shoot them with a camera.
It's true.
That's kind of what I would like to do. Get back into.
Robbie also said, that's really tall, 8 feet. And Piccolo says, oh, by the way, CNN has a Kobe Bryant special. That sounds blasphemous to me, Piccolo.
Like that maybe he got murdered instead of died in accident?
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Conspiracy. What did he know about?
What did he know?
Is it a P. Diddy thing?
Robbie's like, carrot for the nose. No, I never had carrots.
Yeah, I never.
That was wasteful. You couldn't waste food in my house, dude. There was no food wasting.
So what I would do is I would take a lump of snow about yay big, and I would sculpt a nose out of it.
In the shape of a penis. And then put it on its face.
In the shape of a nose. And I'd get the nostrils all right and everything, and then I would cut a little gap, and then I'd stick the snowball in, and the nose would be perfect.
Oh, a little pig nose. Cute.
It looked more like Bo Jackson's nose, but yeah.
Piccolo says, it was mid-50s. Yeah, most of it has melted. Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys have gotten back into some quite normal-ish stuff now.
That's
hopefully no flooding happens for anybody. But you're getting into normal temperatures in the area. Oh, it's he says, no, it's just a celebration of Bean's life. Oh, a celebration of his life.
Probably don't want to be doing that.
Robbie says, Dee, did your parents make you eat the food even if you were not keen on it? No, my mom did not do that.
I saw this one comedian talking about that.
About your parents making you eat food you didn't like?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to eat that. Oh, yeah, you are going to eat this. If you don't want to eat it tonight, it's going to be your breakfast. If you don't want it to be your breakfast, then I'm going to pack it for you for lunch to school. Basically, your next meal will be this, so you can eat it now while it's warm. The kid's all furious. He's like, you want to go outside and prove that you're a man? And so the kid goes over the door, puts his Velcro shoes on, opens the door. He's like, you coming? He's like, no, why would I go outside? He's like, because you said you're going to prove that you're going to beat the shit out of me outside. And he said, no, I'm going to eat my food while it's warm. I just asked you if you were a man.
Oh, he's trying. Not really, because he put his arm up there. Does that really count? I feel like it doesn't count if they have their arm in the way.
It doesn't.
So really not 16. That's a lie, sir, whoever
like
said
a
that.
Crucifix?
Oh, shit.
Isn't that his normal move that he does? I thought
There
he
it
does
is.
stuff like that. Or is that other guy?
Oh!
He does that.
The Celtic Cross!
That's right.
1, 2. No. He's never had this belt. If he gets it, it'll be a Grand Slam.
I feel like if they give it to him, then that means that they're just pandering at this point.
Well, at some point you gotta get it
So
to
he
him.
could have a Grand Slam.
Right? Miz has had it twice.
The Grand
That's
Slam.
Miz. That's
Yeah.
completely different.
He's won every title twice.
Yeah, except for the new stuff. So he's not really a
I
Grand
know,
Slam.
now it doesn't count, but
Which is weird, right? So Shamey wouldn't be one either.
nobody would be.
Yeah, this is why.
Oh.
He had a thumb right up his ass.
Yeah,
1,
that's
2,
what I was gonna
and...
say.
Well, you have to stick it somewhere to hold on.
He's like,
I was going to say,
I mean, that's
Don't get
the
it
only
too close to your
orifice.
eyes.
He's like,
Yeah.
all right, either I'm holding onto your nuts or sticking a thumb up
pink
your ass.
guy
Which one
is
do you want?
coming up.
I gotta hold on somewhere. Nuts or thumb and ass? Which one?
thumb and ass.
We know his answer to that earlier question.
He's gonna go smell it later.
Ew.
Keep it on.
Uh-oh, Frankensteiner!
Oh, no, he missed.
Oh. He got it out there, and now he's gonna do
Here
more
it comes.
stuff.
If he spears him, he's gonna get bro kicked. But is it gonna beat him?
Oh no! Ah!
That's
he
it,
kicked him.
unless he rolls out. No,
Just
he didn't roll out.
Oh
He did it.
man, he's close to the rope. He's
Yeah.
like, no, let me scoot over. It's fine.
He's too close to the ropes.
Yep, that's what I thought.
He's like, okay, I'm not close, but I am close. So there.
That was it. Sheamus had it. It was over. New champion. He just didn't know the placement of the ring.
He's like, what the hell?
He's beside himself.
Oh no, not beside himself.
Look at him trying to scoot away from him.
He's like, let me scoot my butt just a little bit more. Sorry, I landed in the wrong spot, sir.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of TV nowadays. Like in the old days, it wasn't television, so you wouldn't have noticed that shit. Like if you were there, you wouldn't have seen that as easy.
It's true. So true.
Come on, Shamey.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
he can't.
no.
His ribs
Oh,
hurt
no.
too bad from
Oh,
that
shoulder
spear
block.
from earlier.
Oh, big
His ribs
knee.
are
Here it
broken.
comes. Missed it. Spear.
Oh, another spear right in his
Dude,
broken
he's gonna end up
ribs.
breaking his neck.
Got him.
Braun.
The
at
way
some
he does
point.
that spear, you can't do it like that all
You
the
cannot
time.
lead with your head.
Right? Like, why would you lead with your head?
He's probably like, half my face is numb.
He's
It's
like,
called-
I think I have a concussion.
At least my spine's
He's all
okay.
checking to make sure everybody's not dead. Like, are you dead? Like, no, I'm fine. Do you really have broken ribs? I might. I
He's
might
gonna
have broken ribs.
Hamlin himself doing that, though.
He's like, his head is slightly large. He's like, I think I cracked my jaw. I might have missed a tooth in there somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, ring awareness, Pat. Tell us
Yeah,
all
the growth
about
and
it,
development of our champion.
sir.
He did count to 3.
He did count to 3.
Counted to 3, Pat.
When they count to 3, it's done. There's no going back.
Oh, I forgot he's going to be on that.
Nobody cares about this dweeb.
Old cross-eyed boy.
I can't. I'm not gonna watch this. It's like watching.
You have to watch it.
I don't think I want to.
You don't have to.
I have choices. I can close my eyes.
Okay, you can do that. And hum.
I'll just take the thing. I don't have to listen
yeah.
either.
We're gonna Clockwork Orange you. You haven't seen that where they keep his eyes open and he has to watch the films and
Right.
stuff.
So, No, I've never seen Clockwork Orange. I
Oh, you
just
haven't,
know
so-
about it.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen parts of it. I don't know if she has. Acting like she knows. She's like, yeah. Here he comes! The Heartbreak Kid! He's cross-eyed himself. Don't look him in the eye, because you won't know which direction he's looking.
It's true.
You're like, what eye is he talking to me with? It gets so confusing. Why is he so bull-legged?
I
Has he been
can't
partying
help it.
with P. Diddy?
Well, I thought it was how he got his career with Vince.
Actually, I think that did happen. Wasn't that in some of those?
It was what I understood. I mean, allegedly.
I'd have to talk to Trust Me Bro, but I think Trust Me Bro is our inside reporter. That way we don't get sued because we have a source.
Richard says, I know putting snow in the water bong sounds like a great idea, but it's not unless you enjoy pneumonia. Sounds like you know from experience. Pico says, ouch, headbutt to the ribs. And Robbie's like, foot on the rope, good save. Jimmy Chonga in the chat. Jimmy says, Charlotte's face. Yeah, Charlotte's
Did you
face.
like it or did you not like it? I liked it personally.
Charlotte face.
I mean, obviously she had some work done, but I don't find it bad.
Charlotte had
I
work
think it was
done?
a good refresh.
Just a refresh. Like
Just enough to just refresh her face. It actually looks really good. Like, very classy. Like, not, like, overdone, like some of those creepers in Hollywood that do that, and you're like, oh my god, what happened to your face? It's not even their face anymore. It's like they took somebody else's face.
She don't look
and
like
put it
no
on.
Goldie Hawn. Put it that way.
Yeah, she did some work and it looks stupid. Robbie says, but that spear, like Brittany, knocked the stuffing out of Shamey. And then Robbie also says, go on, D, you never said your boy Cross-Eyed Shawn was on the show. Why would I talk about it when I don't want to see him? Sorry that you're obsessed. Not surprising. You guys probably get along
What is
really
this?
well.
Some porno or something?
It's Love Island, Travis. Love.
It's
All
only
you
for
need
love.
is love. Sounds like a porno, right? Oh, trivia.
Who is the only superstar to win 3 Royal Rumble matches? John Cena or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Steve Austin.
Trivia.
But this year, I think it could be Ric Flair.
Old Ricky Pants.
Just saying, he might be in this Rumble.
He might.
Do you think he could come out and win it?
Travis is saying that. He's been saying it for weeks now. I
Ever
think
since
he's
I heard he was-
joking, but, you know.
Every time I hear he's coming back, it pisses me off.
Did you ever see him on Kill Tony and how upset he got on there?
No.
No.
He didn't like that they told jokes. He's like, I can't deal with this, and he walked off. I guess he hadn't seen the show before, but like he's like friends with Tony Hinchcliffe and stuff, and he wanted to go on the show, and then they're on there making fun of people and stuff, and he's like, I just can't be a part of this.
He's all being serious.
Yeah, he was.
He's like, I thought this was a serious
Yeah.
show. And they're like, no, dude,
It was
it's
like in
not.
the
It's
summer or something like
It's
that.
like if we're playing at wrestling here, okay? Not serious and unreal.
Yeah,
Got
Tony
it?
tried telling him, and he's like, I can't be a part of this with all these people trying their hardest and coming out here, and like, because it is like, they just start right in on him immediately and stuff. But yeah, he's like, I can't be a part of this.
He has too big of a heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
But yeah, he walked off the show. It was pretty. I've never seen any guests do that really. Well, maybe one or two, but
I'm sure it's happened before. Maybe I'm not that show.
just a couple of them
specifically,
off that.
but I don't even know what show you're talking about.
Kill Tony.
Kill?
Mm-hmm.
Like Kill?
Mhm.
Kill?
It's on Monday nights on YouTube.
What is it supposed to do? Like he just brings people
That-
on and laughs at
He
them?
brings on somebody they try a minute of stand up, and it, depending on how they do, he'll interview them and stuff after, and he basically just roasts them on how they look or how they did or just anything.
So they're supposed to come out if they've never done comedy before.
No, they're
and-
supposed to have done it before.
Well, Ric Flair's never done comedy before.
No, he was a guest just watching it.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
God,
on the
no.
sidelines.
Ric Flair is definitely not going to be doing stand up.
No,
He's funny. But
He was just standing there with the guys that like watch it, and he it's the show been on for 15 years, and he's like, I can't be a part of this. And they're like, well, we asked you to be on it, and like
you wouldn't do some research?
Yeah.
He's like, my PR people didn't tell me that this was, or they did and he forgot. I mean, which is a good possibility. He's old. He probably has dementia.
Every time I hear that he's coming back, it irritates me though, because I paid money
to see his last
to watch
retirement
his last match, and it was fucking terrible.
It was terrible.
It was disgustingly terrible. He was old and like just yucky. It was like last year. Like he's like 80.
Yeah.
You know, like
he's had all the surgeries and so.
And now they're talking about him coming back, and I'm like, can I sue? Can I do like a lawsuit? I paid for the last match. I wouldn't have paid for a Ric Flair main event pay-per-view.
Last match if he was going to do it over again.
Exactly. It said last match.
That was his last retirement. This is a new one.
He's going to retire at least 12 more times.
Did they lie? That
Ted
was
DiBiase.
his last match at that point.
Right.
Did you see who was behind Ted DiBiase?
Virgil or Andre?
Virgil.
Virgil passed. Yeah, did you see some ashes or something?
No, it was long ago stuff. So he was a real human.
Hey, Dory Funk.
No, I just
see him very often.
Crowd there. I was like, oh, did you see?
No,
hey, look, it's Dory Funk.
Oh my God, he's still alive.
Oh.
That's Terry Funk's brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Ric Flair looked like in his match, by the way.
Which one is that?
Hercules
or Nate? Oh no, that's Jim Duggan.
I was gonna wear my Funk shirt tonight.
Look, he's got his 2x4.
Yeah, he does.
We have one of those.
So it's on the other side of that.
His wife makes him sign up. Oh, he is alive. Never mind. Phew, proof now. And he's
Could
not
be
a
a
vegetable.
robot.
I was so worried he was a vegetable, and she's just like, I'm making money off this bitch.
She's like a marionette.
I figured that's what she was doing. That seemed right.
Yeah, you don't have your thing up no more, do you? Or where?
It's just down.
It's on the other side.
It's just kind of right there. It's just not up.
This is going to be like a permanent thing, so I just need to change things a little bit, and I just haven't done it yet. I got too many other little projects going on.
Yeah, we're trying to finish the downstairs stuff. Hey, that one dead dude's in the audience, though.
Randy Savage?
Yeah, he's back from the dead. This guy's such a dork. I fucking hate him. Hate everything about him. Looks stupid. I can only imagine what he sounds like. It's stupid.
It's enough.
He makes me want to throw up.
Well, don't throw up on him, the cat, or the TV. Of Cody and Kevin. Can you do it sober?
No, he's probably on alcohol right now. Look up. Well, he might be a little sober. His hands are shaking pretty bad. But that might just be from the head injury he had that made his eyes cross-eyed. Pickle's like, yeah, how long ago was his farewell match? It was like 24?
It was like 2 years ago.
Was it 24?
Yeah, it was probably like 22
Hey,
or something.
keep his eyes in the shadow.
You notice? That's what I was just going to say. You notice they've got his hat on? It's like can't see his eyes.
Yeah, because you can't know which one to look at.
They don't want you to see
It's
more
very
than one at a time.
confusing.
It's so confusing.
Here comes KO!
Maybe enough people made fun of it. They're like, dude, you make people sick. You have to cover
Dude,
your eyes.
have you seen Rob Van Dam? Because Rob Van Dam doesn't like him.
No, but that's funny.
He does it. Like, he does full cross-eyed, and as he's talking about it, like,
So, like, Shawn Michaels, like I do.
he's funny. I'll have to look it up.
So you're saying that Rob Van Dam copied me?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Like 4 years ago.
Motherfucker. I did that 4 years ago. I patented that shit. Anyways, Piccola now says, I think KO will get the Canadian heat. Oh no, Cody sucks eggs. He's like, no touchy me. I don't like people touching me at all. No touchy things.
He dripped with insincerity. You know what I mean? Like when after I was gone for a while and I came back to the Royal Rumble, he was like, that's what I enjoy about these things is like you get to see people that aren't normally here that come back, you know, and to let me know I'm not part of the family.
So it really was him. Oh my god, that's perfect.
Hall of Fame the next day in his lunchroom, and he was like,
well, now I am a fan.
you were charming and funny.
For real, I want to really know if he doesn't like them, because that's funny shit. Like, you got on me for making fun of him, but that's... I have every right to make fun of him now. Every right! He is really like that, see? If he's doing it, and that's for real what he's like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Backhanded compliment. You were smart. You were witty. It's good. Here comes Cody. This is your world champion.
People's like, oh, look, a Terry Funk reference. Oh, is it did the say it?
What's that Terry Funk?
A Terry Funk reference.
Oh.
Robin says, D, LOL, you can't mock the visually impaired. Yes, yes, I can.
I think he can see.
I'm pretty sure he sees.
He
may
can
not see well.
In just two different directions.
Exactly.
It's
He's
gotta
like
be
a
weird,
velociraptor.
right? Like, you can't... I mean, I get, like, normal people. Like, we can see our nose. Like, right now, you can see your nose.
Oh my
You
God,
just ignore
he's probably,
it.
like, seeing his nose the whole time.
But what the fuck is he seeing?
Because when you cross your eyes, you can kind of see your nose. Like, there it is. I see it.
Yeah.
People's like, RVD sounds terrible. He sounds like a real person. And I think what he said is genuine. I'm glad that I have somebody on my side of not liking that
Plus, he
twat face
smokes
out
so
there.
much that he just is high all the time. He was
Exactly.
probably high when he was saying it.
Probably. But you know what? The truth comes out. The truth comes out. And you know what? I agree with him. I agree with him wholeheartedly. Out there.
What is Cody doing?
He's climbing a goddamn ladder to show that he's agile and not old.
They have to give their titles up right now, by the way.
Oh, man. That sucks.
So I don't know if he's relinquishing his title or if he's...
Relinquishing it?
Yeah.
Well, this is just a contract signing.
Yeah, but they're taking the belts.
Well,
Both of them. They're going to put them above the ring.
I wouldn't. Are they having a match tonight? I thought this was just
No.
the signing of
It's
it.
just a signing. They're taking the belts away from both of the men right now.
Well, they're not going to be in San Antonio, Texas for the Rumble next
Of
weekend.
course they're not. They'll take
What are they
them
going to
with
do? Leave them there?
Okay, so the part of kayfabe that you're not understanding is that you're supposed to believe that the wrestlers, like, live this life. And so every time that they step into a ring, it doesn't matter what city they're in. That's their house. That's the kayfabe. Like,
Which champions?
well, this one's
The
real.
real one is on that side.
That one's from the 90s.
That was a fake ass bitch that's a crybaby little whiny Canadian.
So the last
man.
time we watched
How
this,
did he
remember?
get that belt? Then?
You watched
He
it. We were
stole
here.
it. He
just
literally
though?
stole it.
Yeah, he lost and took the belt anyways.
He stole it. He
Well, yeah, I was just
stole.
confused as to how he got
They
it.
should bring up charges against him. Felony theft charges. Because you know that belt is not just, that's a couple $100. That thing's probably $10,000.
Would you stop with your weird kayfabe stuff? You're like, this is kayfabe. I get it. It's
That's
a
right.
felony.
It is a felony.
Okay, the next thing about wrestling is you don't call the cops.
I think
take
they should
care-
call the cops.
You take
That
care-
doesn't mean they're real cops. I've seen the ambulances, Travis.
Have you seen the one where, what's her name, Ronda Rousey gets arrested by the police?
The
Her,
fake
Becky,
one.
and
I saw the fake
Charlotte.
one of Dom getting arrested by the fake
That
police.
wasn't fake.
That was fake.
That was before he went to prison.
That was all the fake.
He went to prison. Prison changed.
Fake. Fake.
These two were like best friends like 2 months ago.
They probably still are best friends.
Not in real life.
Why not?
Because Cody is an American.
Yeah, nobody wants to be friends with beady-eyed people.
Floppy-headed,
Disgusting.
beady-eyed Canadian.
Don't you know? It's all a boot. Don't you know? Yeah. Don't you know?
Don't
Eh?
you know?
Oh hey. Oh hey. Don't you know?
It's a funny looking feller.
Oh hey. Floppy heads and beady eyes. Gross. Learned a lot from South Park.
What did he say
You
last
look
night that
just
pissed you
like
off?
one. Oh no, pissing. I seriously wouldn't have signed that shit. I would have had him sign it first. Did he sign it first? I wouldn't have signed it. I would have been like, bitch, you aren't a champion. You need to sign it first. La, 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 la,
You know why they
la,
broke
la,
up?
la.
Is because Cody wrestled with Roman
Is
Reigns.
it because Cody didn't want to stick his thumb up KO's butt?
This isn't a P. Diddy party. No, it's not. It's wrestling.
Well, that cross-eyed guy's out there.
See? Danny's trying to figure out what's happening, and we're talking about P. Diddy.
I'm not listening to anything that's happening, by the way, because I don't want to listen to them. Okay, it was a whiny little bitch face, and then the mediator out there isn't doing a damn thing.
Yeah, Cody's being uber baby face.
Uber baby face. Uber. Robbie said earlier that I'm harsh. Good. And then Robbie said, Cody is terrible, champ. Roman will always be above him.
Well, yeah.
Like in a sexual way, or...
And again, what's going on? Are you turning into that girl from Sex and the City that had to go to San Francisco?
Ew. Piccolo's... The fuck? Which one?
The young girl?
Which one was younger?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, her twatness?
I guess you were triggered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see how much you survive later on tonight. Yeah, I know where the knives are. Piccolo says, so Funk wore the t-shirt, Dusty sucks eggs, and Terry would say, Dusty, you egg-sucking dog. Oh, I see what you're saying now. I get it, a Terry Funk reference. That's what you're talking about, his shirt. I wouldn't have gotten that. I didn't see
it. I just saw the jacket that said DF, Dory Funk.
Yeah, well, his shirt says,
oh, Kevin?
Cody sucks eggs.
Oh.
Ew, wonder if his breath stinks.
Okay.
He's all yelling at it. Like spitting on him and shit. He's like, pleh, 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 pleh. What you gotta say about it, cross-eyed boy? He's like, I don't know.
Oh, no. Now it's 2-on-1.
I don't know, Kevin.
So I can't be on the same side as HBK, so now all of a sudden I hate Cody.
Cody's a bitch.
Now.
They're all bitches.
Kick his ass, Kevin.
You know what? I feel like everybody in this whole ring right now are a bunch of baby pants. So.
Slap him in the face, Kevin.
So Kevin's not going to sign it? Is that what this is all about?
No, they'll sign it.
Oh, well, Cody did, but it's his turn, but he keeps yakking.
Oh.
Anyways, Robbie says boss-eyed, but I think he meant cross-eyed. Bill sounds like he needs a cough. Sweat. That sounds gross. Piccolo says that was great, Dom. It did hard time.
He did. He went to prison.
Sophie says this show is flying by fast. Piccolo says SNME has wings. And Robbie says, do you get your mind out of the gutter? And then Piccolo's like, Cody's a bottom. That would make a grand post.
Sign it. There it is.
Oh my god, he finally signed it? But with it, was it with his own name?
Oh shit, he dropped it.
In his anger.
There it is. Take it.
He
Still
was
counts.
Like, and now we're all giggling.
Are we going to see a super kick?
We're trying not to laugh at the fact that he dropped it because we're like, Cody's out there
now
trying
you gotta relinquish your belts.
He's trying not to laugh. Now, you guys gotta give us your belts, okay? Because you can't have it. You gotta put them on the thingy-majiggers. That guy's like, come on, hand it over, Ruffy Pants. Like, he's like, let me slobber on it first. I have to slobber on it.
Do you appreciate it?
Do you appreciate your belt that you didn't win, you thief in the night, stealing shit?
Look at HBK, but right behind Cody. Looks like he's gonna kick him.
He probably is. He's probably gonna go up there and whack him with something. What I want them to put the belts on there and then have it go up and then the belts come off and hit somebody in the head.
Yes. That's what we all want. Cody's helping him.
It's like, dude, it's not that hard. You're making it difficult. See? They just swing it just a little bit and have him like fall off and hit Kevin Owens. Oh wait,
Cody
hit the guy in the back
in.
on the head. Maybe it'll make him on cross-eyed.
Good.
They should do it. See what happens.
Fall in a well.
Come
go
on.
Get kicked in the head by donkey. They go back straight. I don't know.
Oh, she's not cross-eyed anymore. Oh, Robbie's like, go on, KO, sticking it cross-eyed. Or boss eyes. I don't know why you're saying boss eyes, dude. It's cross eyes.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Super kick.
The mediator.
Oh, no.
God. He's killing the mediator.
Oh, Cody saves him.
Get your hat back on so nobody knows that you're cross-eyed.
Here it comes. Sweet chin music.
Get up so his old ass can hit you.
Oh.
He's
Nailed
like,
him.
I made sure I wore my loose pants tonight so I could do that.
He bent my hat up. Son of a bitch.
He's like, my face hurts from those cowboy boots.
He's like, call that bow-legged.
Now you know why I'm bow-legged. From all the thrust kicking.
It's like, Kevin. Are you guys done yet?
Yeah. Back to the wrestling.
Can we get back to actual stuff that means something?
Can you
Not
imagine
this
getting beat
shithole
up by
garbage.
some weird old guy with...
The Royal
weird
Rumble
legs.
is in Indianapolis.
A week from tonight.
In Indianapolis, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
It's in the bananas.
It's in the Indiana banana.
People says the other popular YouTuber, Deporticus, will be at the Royal Rumble next week. But will he have a sign in the audience? People's like, he's still cross-eyed, clapping. Not surprising. Not surprising. Who's
Is
going
that
against
next or
Jay
the main event? Gunther.
Oh,
For the world title.
well, I don't think Jay's going to win.
No,
You
Jay's
never
not going to
know.
win. Jay's not world
I mean,
champion.
we could maybe make it so Gunther's not a world champion, but that would be dumb. Maybe.
It's Monster versus Samoan Werewolf.
Michael Cole's like, I almost forgot what I was supposed to say. So we had to like slow it down
It just
so we could
reminds
remember.
me of the Monster Squad, the little kids. It's a monster versus a Samoan werewolf.
Is he going to
Wolfman
kick him
has
in the
nards.
nads?
Does he wear
Yeah.
pants?
Wolfman has nards.
Because Wolfman has nards. Doesn't have nards.
Kick
Why
him
does he
in the
wear
nards!
pants? The films were made in the 50s. They
Then
had
he-
to, or
then
they would have seen
Kick
his
him in
wolf
the
door.
nards! Kick him in the nards!
He doesn't have nards. Wolfman has nards. One of my favorite shows.
Robbie's like, LOL, Shawn Michaels, that was horrendous.
Yes.
People like him though, and you probably like him too, Robbie. Secretly. In your bedroom at night. They're like, let's make sure that we get everything cleaned up. We'll show you all this garbage. And then we'll have this. That's the tail of the tape.
6'8", 355. Jesus.
I don't think his biceps are 25. He's a big dude, though. He's 6'8", so maybe, but I doubt it.
They're not bigger than the 24-inch pythons of Hulk Hogan.
No, that's what I was saying.
Oops.
It's probably more like 22.
Yeah, huh.
He's a big dude, though.
Well,
Actually,
like-
compare him to Hogan.
Hogan was 6'8", too.
Yeah. Depend on what booking, but yeah. Sometimes he was 6'6".
Basically, he's in the same size range as Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's a monster! And it's like, no, he's a normal wrestler.
Right? This is
Not
what
a monster.
This is what wrestlers are supposed to look like.
Remember when they used to look like this? And they were
Big
like
John
really big
Studd.
and cool? And then you guys made them all stupid like that cross-eyed dude.
They had no
Faggots.
choice to do that.
Faggots.
All their wrestlers went to WCW.
Faggots.
They had to break up their tag teams and start pushing the tag team wrestlers as singles wrestlers.
Hmm. Yeah, and you had to have two of them to make one whole wrestler. But then they're like, it's fine, we'll just split them up and make two separate wrestlers, even though they really can't be.
Next week, 30 women.
Rob is like, WWE love a wide angle
They having a
shot.
man one and a woman one, or what?
Yeah.
Yes.
There'll be
Is this
two.
the first woman one, or they have?
No,
one?
they've had them for
They've had it
about
for a
5
while.
years now, maybe.
Oh, they have. All right.
Yeah. A man won the first one, though.
Yes, he did.
People were so upset by it that they had to redo it, because back then SmackDown was on Tuesday, so they had to redo it on Tuesday because a man won the first one. And when I say a man won it, it was the manager of a girl, and he went up and got the belt and brought it back down and gave it to her, and so she won. And they were fucking irate that they had a man win the belt, so they had to redo it on Tuesday. The same woman won anyways, because obviously Vince is like, cool, run it back, just have her go up and get it.
And she's like, I am deathly afraid of heights. I don't know if I can go up here and get this.
Carmella.
That's why we had him do it.
It was Carmella. She won the first 2 ever women's Money in the Bank matches. It just happens to be that homeboy went up and got it first. James Ellsworth was his name.
So technically, a man won the first one.
Yes.
That's what they say.
That's what I say. And it's the truth. They had to redo it, though, because of the internet.
Robbie says, oh, look, it's Dee's mate who spits on himself when he gets angry.
Uh-oh.
I think he does it all the time. I don't think it's just an angry response.
Yeah, I think it's when he talks.
I think he just
spits
all over himself. He gets all happy and sad and mad and glad and all the other ones and just foams at the mouth and spits all over himself.
Have you seen this Dolphins jersey?
I do that when I get all happy too.
You gotta turn the background to see what it says. It's
Oh,
Ray
nice.
Finkel.
That's cool. That's cool.
Ray Finkel. Laces out. You have any more of that gum, Ace? It's none of your business. Full commercial.
Yeah, that supposed monster match is coming up.
It is Monster versus Samoan Werewolf.
They're gonna have a normal sized wrestler wrestle against a tiny man.
So where is where they get like woman, right? Like where.
Mm.
And so where actually just means human. So it's a human wolf. That's what werewolf means.
Yeah, because they are human that turn into wolf.
Right. So, but they think that woman is a man, right? Because there's man at the end of it, or women, men. But the "w" is actually from where, which is human. So it's a human woman.
Are you telling me or are you telling Danny?
I'm just telling the world.
Cool.
We do have a show, you know that.
Yes. Fun facts with Travis.
You're like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying that some people think that woman is just man, but with a "w" in front of it.
Picola says great triple feature would be Gremlins, Monster Squad, and Tremors.
I could watch Tremors anytime. Gremlins is a little bit harder for me to watch. I don't mind it. I want to watch part 2 because I don't think I've watched part 2 since I was like 16.
But it's got Phoebe Cates in it.
What is it?
Phoebe Cates is in Gremlins though. She's pretty nice.
In the first one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember who's
The one off of Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
right.
Phoebe Cates.
Oh, the brunette?
Yeah.
The one that showed her boobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in that.
I mean, I watched that one like last year for Christmas.
Yeah, we did.
But
Not
I wanna watch the
24, but
second
It's a
23.
horror. Do you know that? It's not like a. It's considered a horror. Gremlins.
it's a Christmas movie.
But it's considered a horror. If you look it up, really, it's.
Oh, I'm
it's
sure it
stupid
is.
that it is.
Mogwai.
Well, they have to call it a horror movie because there's creepy little monsters in it. I mean, they're cute at first, but then you have all
Horrors
these
are
rules.
my favorite.
What
That's
are?
what I like. Horror movies.
Oh, yeah.
You mean like whores?
I like
Oh,
horse.
that too, yeah.
That's what
Like
I thought you said, whores.
Too bad we can't find those around here too much.
They don't exist, man.
They
No.
did it that one place.
There's a whorehouse here?
Yeah, remember it was
Oh,
that
yeah. There's a massage company.
they got busted for that and for
Pleasant
they got busted for
massage.
prostitution
And human
and child
trafficking.
human trafficking.
Jesus.
Yeah, they barely came into business and immediately were busted. It was pretty funny. So you missed out. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, that was.
It was over there by, like, Albertsons.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know where the Tobacco Connections is in that
Oh,
little
yeah.
strip mall?
Yeah,
it was right
there.
next to them.
I remember hearing about that now.
Yeah, it
You
used to
say
be an
that.
eye place, and then they moved out, and the massage
Hmm.
place moved in, and then within maybe, I think, a month of them being there, or 2 months, or 4 months maybe, I can't remember. It wasn't very long, though. They immediately were, like,
How the hell do you
investigated
even
and
know-
busted and closed down.
How the hell do you even know these places exist? Because obviously somebody knew and told.
Well, of course somebody knew.
So how the hell do you get away with it?
I don't know. Why'd your friend know?
Brett? The only reason Brett, he didn't know about that place. He says it's in the sign. It'll say something like traditional
Sure,
Japanese.
Travis. Mm-hmm. No.
Because he would argue with me. He's like, oh, you can find those anywhere. He's like, you just have to look for the words traditional, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
Chinese massage?
I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese.
It's
Sounds
Chinese.
like,
They're
sounds
Chinese
like you know too
massage.
much about
places.
this already, Brett. No.
Right? Well, so he used to sell prescription drugs, like, around the country. Like, he'd go to doctors' offices and stuff. And so while they were on the road, they would go to, like, strip clubs, like, every time they'd stop somewhere or stay in a city.
Mm-hmm.
And so he knew, like, where all the strip clubs were and everything else. I think I've told you this strip club story, right? Here in town.
Yes.
So we used to have strip clubs here in town, Danny.
The basement ones?
No, they were, like, just clubs.
Oh.
They had them in the 70s. It was just that.
Oh, I thought they were, like, you had to, like, go down. Where all the speakeasies used to be.
Right. So, anyways, yeah, they would just have these strip clubs. And so Brett's hanging out at the strip club until it closes at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know?
Oh.
And he goes home, he showers, whatever, and goes to bed. And his wife wakes him up in the morning, and she's like, hey, the bishop and us are doing a group today. You know, you got to get up and get ready. We're going to go picket the club downtown. He was there till 1 o'clock in the morning, and now he's got to go back at like 9 o'clock in the morning and pick it out. Can you imagine that?
Could you imagine the workers? They'd be like, "Can you just hear?" Like,
the hypocrisy, you know. It's like I'd be wearing a mask. I'd be like, my wife made me be her.
I'll see you Friday. Yeah. I'll bring some extra ones. Anyways,
Pay
people had
back
asked.
later.
Right.
So anyways, they closed it down, the city passed ordinances, and then the thing swept through the whole state, and now you can't have fucking strip clubs in Idaho.
Yeah, well,
Do you know how you can, though?
bring back real
There's
strip
one
clubs.
supposedly in Idaho, or there was a while back, and they made it to where you pay a donation and they give you a pad and paper, and you have to sketch them.
Yeah, there you go.
I could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Very,
art.
Very sexy stick figure when I'm done.
So they
Nobody said you had to be
charge
good
you
at
for
it.
like an art class, basically.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Piccolo says, "Was that the doggo?" I didn't hear anything.
It's probably just me.
Probably Travis just squeaking around or barking.
Aletha doesn't like my stories.
Piccolo's like, "Guys, collision is on?" ?
Probably. I don't know what day it is.
Today's Saturday.
Saturday.
It's been on for an hour and 15 minutes.
Turn it over there, see if anything good's on.
Good God. Nobody thinks it's good, Travis. That's weird. And then Piccolo says, "Well, how about that?" Yeah, how about that?
I feel like somebody should have told me an hour ago that Collision was on, but
Right.
it's all right, you guys. I don't blame any of you.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody been watching it for the last hour? Is there anything cool that's been happening?
No. Why would they be watching it if they're watching this?
You can watch two things at once.
You'd have to flip back and forth.
Yeah, that's what people do. It's on NBC.
Dun, dun, dun. Back and forth.
Just like that, actually. I can't remember what channel it's on. Like TBS, right? No, it's on TNT.
TNT.
Big move, big move, big move.
Oh, it moved in a minute.
I think
There
I
she
see
is,
Harley
right in the middle.
Cameron.
That's Harley Cameron with the guitar.
We've been talking about her.
See her.
Yes. She's the one in the back known for her tipping point.
She's saying that.
That's her
Stop.
her own song.
Piccolo says, "No. No what, Piccolo? You haven't been flipping back and forth to watch AEW's Collision?"
Well, you just
Who
missed Harley,
wouldn't?
you just missed Harley Cameron, so it's your
You missed her and her
your
boobs. I mean, her
old
guitar. She had a
her
guitar.
tipping point.
She had a guitar. She wasn't wearing parts of lingerie. Not at all.
I didn't see a guitar, but I'm assuming she had one.
She supposedly did, but I don't know. I wasn't paying much attention, but in passing, maybe out of the corner of my eye, I might have seen one, but I just assumed she might have one just because of her singing before,
Right.
so, you know.
Wonder if I missed a whole concert. I'll have to look it up later.
Concert time. You might have to listen to it a few times to really hear the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're back.
Look
with
at that headbutt
Braun
right
and
to the
Jacob
spine.
Fatuis.
That is a Samoan werewolf. That's what they look like in Samoa.
He's not very hairy.
Oh,
I
He
feel
probably
like
doesn't get manhandled very often.
I would
No.
figure that if you were a werewolf, that you would be more hairy.
not many 290 pounders get thrown around like this.
Right. He licked the ropes at one point.
He probably got
Look at that.
diseases.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's all right.
That is a huge human being. Into the ropes. Big kick.
Oh,
Oh, I thought he was just going to get up. He's
He's
like,
like, no, I'm going to roll over to the corner on this side. Schmack.
so Pat calls him a big SOB, so now he wears a shirt that says big SOB. Like, so Pat gave him his nickname.
Right?
Dear God. Ooh. He's like, I will taunt you a second time.
Not the taunting.
No.
Oh,
so
man.
dumb. I don't want to see it. I don't like
I
it.
hate this part. Why do they
Oh.
even do it? Stop running. It's weird.
He doesn't look like a good runner.
no.
It just looks
Braun Strowman doing
gross.
it, or what Braun Breaker doing it was fine.
Yeah, he runs like a
No,
normie.
all the way around.
Like, I gotta do my slow jog and
This
get my
is
cardio
terrible.
in.
Yeah. Oh,
Poor Fatu.
He's like, all right, bud, I'll wait here for you. It'll take you at least 5 minutes.
Right?
Good lord.
Take a water break.
What's that?
No.
he's
doing it
running
again.
around again.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What the hell? He's going to be tired.
It's like gym class.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's on top of it. Oh, he's like, oh, let me roll over. I fell down.
Hey, look.
I fell down again.
Penelope.
Yeah, it is Penelope's. Hi, Penelope.
Penelope's the blonde, and Thunder Rose is the brunette.
She's the blonde without weird makeup on her face.
Why is Penelope so distracting? I'm trying to watch a match.
It's a nice outfit she has on.
Yes, it is.
It's very lacy.
Mm-hmm. She should not be wearing that.
You know what they remind me of? Like her and like Harley Cameron and the stuff they're wearing. Remind me of that show Easy A when she gets called
Oh,
whatever, and so she goes and puts an A and she goes and gets all that
Scarlet
lingerie shit
Yeah.
with the scarlet letter on it. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh!
Oh no, he forgot his brain.
The A. For Adultra.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, no,
head
not
again. Strowman, you gotta do something, buddy.
Dude,
You're gonna
maybe you should lay down and get out of the ring. Oh wait, you can't because you ran around too much, so now you're broken.
Oh, they're in Daly's place, huh? Haven't been there for a minute.
Oh,
They're back home.
No, there's Deonna Purrazzo. Hey, look, it's Big Tits. What's her name? Who's been asking about her? Is it Chris?
It's been Chris that's been
Chris!
asking about her.
She's on.
Valkyrie.
Yeah, Tyra Valkyrie's on.
Yeah. Tyra Valkyrie is on Collision,
Oh,
Chris,
shit,
if
the
you're
referee
listening
just went for a
in
in
ride.
the background.
Not again.
She's the weird one with the yellow hair that's in the black onesie outfit.
Again. How many times is he gonna do this?
Oh no.
Braun's dead.
yeah.
Her coloring makes her look like that guy. She looks yellow orange. No.
Look how much weight she's lost.
She's lost a lot of weight, hasn't she?
Yeah, she looks
Damn.
pretty
Got the
damn
ref
good.
too, huh?
Yeah, it's over. I mean, he already beat the ref up. He beat Braun to a pulp.
So he's disqualified?
Yeah, Braun won, but
Oh, why is he? Oh, he spit all over himself. That's kind of gross, dude. Oh, gosh.
gosh.
She's like, fuck,
Poor
dude, you
Lillian.
should have let me know that you were coming this way.
Lillian's like, Just let me.
Like,
grab them.
where are you going so I can leave the vicinity of this area?
Serena Deeb. So this is where all the other ladies went, huh?
She's the soccer mom.
She pulled up in a minivan. Uh-oh, here comes the cavalry.
Oh no, Nick Aldis
Nick's
is out
leading.
there. He's like, bitch, you
Oh, fuck
Oh, he got that good. Yeah, he took that chair to the head.
Yeah, I think he broke it. Oh no, not the chair. Oh,
Daphne, get in there and break it up.
Daphne, go get in his face. Be like, you wouldn't hit a lady now, would you?
He might. Might just start biting her. He's a werewolf.
Oh, he's all
Oh,
bleeding.
now he's all blood. It's awesome.
Oh my god. He is broken.
Oh, I don't remember this girl's name.
It's Yuka.
Sakazaki?
Yeah, it's Yuka.
Old Yuka.
We've seen her like a couple times.
Yeah, I've seen her before. I just don't remember her name. That's all.
She's like the one that
Sakazaki.
jumps around, and she's kind of like Sheeta
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. Piccolo says it's ironic. We think everyone left AEW. They were just on the black hole called Collision. I didn't think they left.
This girl looks good though. This Queen Amanada or whatever.
Yeah. She has a pretty face.
Mm-hmm. Well, she has other pretty features.
Right.
But yes, she has a cute face. Dear God, tase him! Tase him!
Tease him. Oh no.
Look, you
Braun
can't...
Strowman's going to be out of business for at least a year. Oh no, he's broken. Dude's like, I'm going to break his face. Why wouldn't they just...
Oh, he's going to do it again. Oh.
Oh. The only reason he stopped is because he got tired.
Right. The tiny guy finally is like, come on, man. That's enough. You
So
showed up.
Gianna Peraza's not going to wrestle in the match. She's just going to stand outside and watch.
Well,
this.
she can't because her butt's too fat. Oh, there she is. She's coming
shit.
in. With her bottom heaviness.
She's built
Her
weird.
bottom heaviness.
She's so
She got some
gross.
junk in the trunk there.
Yeah,
She
but
got
not
some-
in a good way.
No.
She's built weird.
Like, I
Poor
mean,
girl.
and I know that I shouldn't
She
body
has a
shame or
pretty
anything,
face.
but it's like, oh.
Not again!
God, where'd he come from?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought he was
Okay,
Why is
this-
there less security in the ring than there
So,
was before? They're like, fuck
are
it,
we
we quit.
replacing that one guy who broke his leg or foot with this guy
Yeah,
now?
Braun Breaker,
In the
Braun- or
stupid
what's his name?
shit? The
Bronson Reed.
guy who thought he's a big guy, but he's not. He's just fat.
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey, go back to the EMT up there. Make sure she's doing her job right. Those gloves are way too big for her.
She's like, I wasn't sure if it was real or if it was ketchup, so I just threw some on real quick.
Uh-oh. There's your world champion. Practice baseball swings. Oh, that's his chops.
Yeah, he's got to practice those. Make
Jay
sure
Uso's
his
going to get hit with one of those chops, and you're going to hear it, like,
reverberate.
yeah, even in this house.
Why? Are you going to slap yourself?
Oh, it'll come from Texas.
What was his name used to be? Walter?
Walter, yeah.
Walter. People's like, holy crap, what happened to Strowman?
He got the shit beat out of him by Jacob
Fatu
Fatu.
murdered him with murder.
I mean, he just beat him even after he got disqualified for beating him, and then he beat up the ref, and then he beat him up more.
Yeah, so Braun
Like
won, and
5 of
then
them drops.
Fatu was a sore loser.
No.
Oh.
No. He beat him. He just kept doing the butt to the face
Oh.
nonstop until the referee tried to stop it, and then he threw the referee out. So
And then he got disqualified him.
And then he kept doing it and doing it and doing it
Until he broke his face.
Yeah, until he started. Got the
So
chair.
what happened is that Fatu butted him to death
Yeah.
with his asshole.
Yeah, the stank face type thing.
He literally assholed him to death.
He's a real asshole.
He literally just assholed the poor guy to death. It's terrible.
Stink-faced him.
Not sure he really wants to be associated with that in his whole life.
Look at this.
But, you know, hey.
Oh, shit.
The three witches.
She's like, look, I flew.
The thumbs up. Love it.
Yeah.
She's all cute. She kind of looks like Indy.
Oh, yeah, a little bit, huh? Not surprising. Indy does look like she might be Asian. It's so
Well, it's
creepy.
good. She got it from her mom.
I know she did. It's just funny.
You should have saw Ayla when she was born.
You showed me pictures of her when she was a baby.
She is a little
She
Eskimo.
looked like she was a little Eskimo with all of her hair. And yeah.
Black. Her whole body was covered in hair, too.
That's funny.
She was a Alaskan werewolf.
I guess that's actually a very normal Spanish/Hispanic trait.
Yeah, some
to be
of them
born with a lot of hair like that.
It.
Some of them don't. They have that werewolf syndrome. Yeah.
It's just a small group, but yeah.
Yeah, tiny group of genetic people that have a genetic...
people that have
genetic freaks. Freaks of nature that live in the circus.
Circus folk.
I mean, normal people that unfortunately have an extra gene of some kind. No.
It's a hair gene. Can you imagine having hair everywhere, but like you start balding on your head? You'd be so pissed off at the world.
Like I have hair everywhere but my head.
Like the Jew on Sex in the City.
Yeah. He's got hair everywhere but his head.
She's like, I'm not even attracted to him. I love him.
I don't know if I want to be seen in public. I'll only go if you wax your back. Oh my god! Put your shirt back on!
The day of or something. Like, wouldn't you do it before?
I think you had a really bad reaction to the wax. Yeah, stuff. There's a full-blown commercial on WWE stuff, by the way, just so you know.
And picture-in-picture, now full-blown commercial on freaking Rampage, or whatever this is called.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I could have put this on HBO Max. It's on HBO Max, too.
Oh.
I don't have HBO Max on this box.
Oh, the TNT stuff?
Yeah.
It's not that important.
Oh, I know. Normally I wouldn't be watching it, but like next week. This is the ESP button, or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Is it the ESP? Is that what they say?
Sure.
Espanol button?
Espanol.
I think it's ESP.
Yeah, that.
Ah, we're back.
Oh my god!
Oh, I like this song. Obsession. So the song starts out, have you ever heard it? I mean, obviously you've heard it, but because it's classic, but it starts out as like this like little crush, and by the end it's fucking like full blown stalker
obsession.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will have you.
Hey, look, those guys are there because, you know, they're like,
Arn!
we don't want to work at AEW anymore.
There's the 4 Horsemen, at least 2 of them. They left AEW. The Brainbusters. That was only their name in WWF. That's not their name, so stop it.
Whoever wins this is going up against that quitter loser face over there. Oh. The TBS champion.
So, I mean, obviously...
on Wednesday.
Deeb, maybe?
Think Deeb will get it?
I don't know.
But I'm going to tell you...
It better not be Peraza. Although I wouldn't mind seeing her at Peraza's ringside.
Yeah, but she needs to change her hair to a different color because it makes her look like that weird, creepy bad guy on Sin City. It's gross, and I don't like it. Right. It creeps me out.
Try to be distracted by other features.
Yeah, but they don't show that part of her. They're just showing the back part of her arms and stuff. Now they're kind of showing that part only because of where they're at.
Right. You might be able to just hit her up on like Instagram and talk to her. Some of these smaller wrestlers like that, they actually talk
and
to people.
Do what?
Tell her to change her fucking hair color because she looks like she's diseased. Tell her to watch Sin City.
Like, you look like you have a disease.
And while you're out there, if you can, talk to Adam Cole and tell him he also looks like it.
Stop looking like you guys have diseases. Like, the lighting is not flattering to whatever you're trying to do to yourselves.
And it's the same lighting every time you go out there, so it's not like, oh, well, the next time I go out there, it'll be different.
Yeah. Let's not do it.
Yeah, I mean, to make it make sense, I mean, I guess it could be the little Japanese girl, maybe, Alexa, what is her name? quitter. Anyways, maybe she beat her for one of her titles.
Ooh, maybe. I don't
So
know.
it
It's
could
for
be.
the TBS Championship, though, so...
Oh. Hey, there's Charlotte.
Sure.
What's
Oh,
her name?
shardy pants.
What's that one's name that's doing the thing? Liz
Liv?
Liv?
Liv, yeah.
Ew.
Nobody likes Liv.
No.
You can like her. But...
You can like her all you want, but I will not ever like her.
I just couldn't think of her name.
Chris says Timeless Tony is back. Oh, yeah? She finally came back? From...
If you can see him, you can stream him.
From where? Where was she? Pico's like, ah, shit. They will be at my old stomping grounds, Huntsville,
That's so
Alabama,
cool.
on Wednesday.
He gets to show up and just live stream the whole thing backstage and everything. That's
That
cool.
creator?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Full permission.
I don't know who he is.
I don't either, but that's still pretty cool.
Chris says, thank goodness I knew it was an act. She was acting like her former self. Timeless Tony was too much money to be made. Where is she?
Who's that girl?
That's Harley Cameron.
When did she get out there?
I don't know. I think she killed somebody in the back.
Their knife?
Probably. I mean, she does like to bring it out.
Maybe
Ooh,
she's
she
doing
was helping her girl
did it.
win. She
Harley
wanted
Cameron.
her to win, I guess. I don't know why she's so excited about it.
I don't know, but it looks all right there.
That's Harley Cameron.
Yeah, there's really nothing wrong
Yeah.
with her. You're not going to fall into too many flaws. Plus, she can sing.
Yeah. She has an accent, too.
Yeah, I think she's also from Australia.
Somewhere. Yeah.
She's wrestling.
She's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But she's fun crazy.
Yeah, she's the kind of crazy you'd put up with for a while.
Yeah. She does some pretty funny stuff, actually. Nice. So it's Yuka. Yuka's going to go up against a quitter on Dynamite for the TBS Championship.
There again, my wrestling just flows out of me.
Yeah, you
It's
knew
like
it.
I'm possessed somehow.
You're like, it's going to be her. And
There's
that
Julia
guy
Hart.
right there, not the tattoo
one in the
guy,
middle?
but the one next to the girl in the red dress, he's married to Rhea Ripley. They
That's
just
the-
got married this last
The
year.
girl that was on TV, the first man. That's her husband. His name's Buddy Murphy.
Yeah. That guy's got a creepy smile face when he laughs, doesn't he?
That dude's a bad dude.
Picola says Harley is quite healthy. Chris says, yeah, she
The
just cut a
champion's a
promo
bad
as
dude?
Timeless Tony on Collision. Oh. It must have been before that four-lady match thing, because I didn't see it. Robbie says Speed is a thick cunt who is obsessed with Ronaldo. Who's Speed? Robbie, who are you talking about? That sounds weird. Anyways, Picola says, well, that Suzuki Sakura, what's her name one? Yuka. Her name's Yuka. So Travis and I, because we watch Dynamite on Wednesdays, this show, they advertise for it. So this guy is going to be on a reality show that he doesn't know that all the other people are actors and know what's happening, that he doesn't.
He's
the
the
only
only
one
real person.
That's a real person on the show. It's called the Joe Schmo Show. We kind of want to watch it to see
How
if it's
bad
funny
they're
or
treating
not.
Yeah.
To see what kind of stuff they do, because they got to do some crazy stuff. Chris says that streamer guy you were talking about, that was Speed. Oh, Speed. Okay. He's obsessed with Ronaldo? Oh, Robbie, I get who Ronaldo is now. You're talking about your soccer player guy.
Yeah, the best
Got
soccer
it.
player in the
Got-
world.
I got it
Or
now.
was.
I understand. And Speed is the streamer guy. Well, I don't know who the hell he is. Dude, I don't watch this garbage. Like, what the fuck, man?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I've never seen any of his games whatsoever.
Right. No, I
I've
understand.
seen him
I'm
maybe
just
a
saying,
couple times pandering up to that Sheik guy, and that's about it.
He is the most popular athlete in the world now. Used to
Yeah,
be Michael
because
Jordan.
he plays with that one guy a lot.
Yeah.
He's like his best friend and stuff.
But
He
most
like
of
keeps
us
him around
Americans
at
don't
all
know who
times.
the
He's
hell he
like, you
is.
need to come with me everywhere
You
I
don't know
go.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
That's-
You do.
I do, but I'm saying most Americans don't know who he is,
No,
though.
I
You
know
ever-
his
Because
name.
it's soccer. Who cares
Have you ever
about
seen the
soccer?
video of him where
It's
he
gross.
like puts on like a disguise and he walks around and he just plays soccer with kids
Mm-hmm.
and he's just kicking the ball with them and stuff, and
You've shown me a couple of
then he
videos.
takes his stuff off and the whole fucking city comes to him. He's like, that's why I wear a mask.
Ravi says, is that how it is, D? I don't know. What is that and how is it?
Yeah, you're being mean to
To
soccer.
what?
To the love of
Nobody
soccer.
cares. Nobody.
I watched soccer the other day. Took a nap.
Yeah, you fell
I
asleep
took a
through the
nap.
whole thing.
Dude, I can't. Like, I cannot watch soccer without sleeping.
You just put it on and Travis is like,
Huh.
It's immediate. It's an instant thing.
I was feeling tired.
Every
I
time
was fine until soccer came on.
It's the perfect noise to sleep to. It's apps. I don't know if they perfected it, what they did, but the noise is like the perfect white noise, and they cheer the whole game the exact same. So it sounds like almost like bees. That's how it's like. And I'm just like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't back-to-back matches because he would have been dead for like 7 hours. Would have been like, well, you don't need to go to sleep tonight. You can stay up all night now.
Yes. Just mews.
Is this the end?
Yeah, it's the main
Oh,
event.
thank God. Oh, God, why are we still calling
That
him
guy's 7 foot tall, and you
He can't
can't
teach
teach
it.
that.
That guy. His name is Bill.
Big.
It used to be something else.
His name's Bill.
He used to be in
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah. Cass.
And then he became obsessed with Carmella. And
Yeah.
they got rid of
Well, they
him.
were dating, and then they broke up, and he was still obsessed with her.
He had a mental health issue.
And Enzo was his
So he left.
manager.
And then he was gone for a minute. And then he got better. And now he's wrestling somewhere else. Big Al says, that's how I feel about SmackDown. Sleeping? I get it. Big Al also says, great rim.
I don't not like soccer, by the way. I just can't help but sleep through it, that's all.
What did he change his name from Walter to Gunther for?
Here.
He had to.
He had to when he came from UK.
Vince didn't
NXT
allow
UK to this.
Vince didn't allow wrestlers to use their name
Their real names.
and
Or
that
names.
they use in the indies and stuff.
Yep.
So they have to change it.
Change it to
Triple H
something else.
has changed that now.
So
but,
he could go back to Walter, but he's known as Gunther. So
but he's already famous from Gunther. So
he's, Gunther. He's the
Gunther.
champion as a Gunther. So too late to go now.
Look at these two beasts in the AEW ring.
Yeah, Bill and Hobbs.
Oh,
Giant men of giants.
7 foot.
Yeah, that's the one he ripped his thing off. He's
Yeah.
not going to have his brace. He's like, I can't do this without my brace.
He's got his backpack.
Was that not a match? He just got mad
No,
at
I
him
just
and
think they're
kicked
beating
him?
each other up.
Oh. Why is he trying to leave then?
Oh, what's he got in that backpack?
Maybe
His
his leg,
brace?
Probably his leg brace.
Probably the brace he stole from him the other day.
Yeah,
He's
Will
going to bring it
Hobbs-
out like it's a hostage.
Will Hobbs had a knee surgery.
He's like, here, I brought the hostages.
Oh,
Here's your
there's a
knee
brace.
brace and bricks.
Oh, there's a brick in there.
And some handcuffs.
Jey
This
Uso.
looks like a bad porno.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a match. I don't
Looks
know.
unsafe. Very unsafe.
I don't watch gay porn, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know either, but it looks unsafe. Bricks and stuff. Nobody wants that.
Oh no, he's strangling him with it.
Oh no, not the strangling.
That's not what those are for.
Exactly. Last time I looked at they weren't. But I mean, hey,
I've actually never seen a cop use them to choke somebody before.
well, usually they're so close together you can't.
Right?
You need ankle irons for that. No.
Yeah. Restraints.
Oh no, there's blood.
It's funny because Will Hobbs, he was in the NFL. That is a big dude, and he looks tiny next to Bill.
Yeah.
Not his yeet glasses. All right, Gunther.
Oh no, not the better in the yeet glasses.
Big chop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Flying forearm.
Chris is like, Gunther, and Ravi says, oh, it's called a crowd. It's not uncommon for a crowd to cheer. You make me laugh, D, how you don't seem to know. Ravi, oh you're such a loser.
Why you read? Just give him some weird boy. Robbie, this is how I know you.
Usually I read the comments and then I'm like, oh God, he's complaining about whatever. Being his weird English self again. But I was like, Big Bill, that's such a shit name.
It is a terrible name.
It's a great wrestling name. Everybody knows he's Bill and he's big. It's very
shouldn't it be
descriptive.
something like Little Bill or something? And then he comes out and he's like massive.
Tiny Bill.
Yeah, Little Bill, Tiny Bill.
He's named Tiny, but he's ginormous.
Right.
Need to throw in a stud in there or something like Big
Yeah.
John Stud. Big Bill Stud.
Right.
Yeah, it's just hard because he's going by the name Bill. I mean, what do you put with that?
William.
Big Dollar Bill?
Yeah. Dollar.
Isn't that already a guy?
Yes.
Dollar.
But he might make it cool. That guy was a loser. Chris says, they just said Gunther has been champ combined for 4 years as a champ, but you guys don't count because of the pandemic era. And it was
No.
NXT UK and IC title.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, I look at them as separate championships
And not only
separate entities.
And not only is it because of the pandemic that he couldn't wrestle and therefore he was champion.
He
forever.
literally couldn't wrestle in the UK. They literally just got rid of their whole program.
Right, but not only that's not what I go by. Like, I could care less about that. I also just don't count NXT titles, and especially an NXT European title. Like, to me, like,
And hit him with the brick.
Yeah.
gonna pull a Reginald Denny.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
do you have nards? He's like, you got some nards. Nards. Chris says, oh shit, Lillian Garcia has the Mr. Kennedy microphone.
Kennedy.
There's like
she
two
sure
of them.
does.
It's so weird.
Yeah, they're side by side.
I don't understand.
Maybe
And she just
maybe she
grabs
likes two.
one. She's like, I need to fill both of them.
Right, she likes the two thing. I don't know if she's married. Maybe she has two
dang,
boyfriends.
into the table.
Pico says, oh, they're at Daly's place in Jacksonville. Yeah,
They are.
they're at Daly's place for
They're back home. This is where they were through the whole
on
pandemic.
Collision, if anybody cares where AEW's at tonight.
I don't.
It's
mind
their
this place.
homecoming
They can do that here
match.
because of the Jaguars aren't.
Now
because they have the
having a season.
ownership. And the Jaguars are no more into anything that's called football.
Now they're just hugging on the floor.
Well, you
Oh,
know,
shit.
you gotta cuddle after you throw somebody through a table. It's
Yeah, they're just.
it's what you're
hugging on the
supposed
floor
to
now.
do. I mean,
Well, Hobbs, for whatever reason, when he did it, he left his arms like this around him when they hit the tables,
yeah.
and so he has to keep them there.
He's like, maybe
In reality,
I
you would
broke
go
it.
and you would let go so your arms don't hurt them, and then they would go through the table. You'd follow, and then you wouldn't be hugging them.
That's true. But
Uh-oh, who's
maybe he
this?
forgot.
Who this is? Is that Kushida? That was Kushida.
Yeah.
Or Keshta, sorry.
Take a shit.
Test Kesha. Picture.
Aw, was they hugging on each other in a
Yeah.
weird
See
way? Oh, that's sweet. I mean, that's the best way to do it,
The
I
Don
guess.
Callis
Aw.
family.
They're having a family meeting at the family dinner table.
That's a great family. Who's the guy in the blue shirt?
Regular-
Is that big powerhouse?
That's-
dude?
Brian Cage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That
he
with
grew
the
a whole
beard,
beard.
it's
Yeah, he
so
looks
weird.
different.
I like
Yeah,
it.
Regular
I like
old
it better than his Wolverine mutton chops, but yeah,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre table.
kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah, a little bit. He's definitely not going to be growing his hair back. He shaved it all down again.
His grandpa upstairs.
Yeah.
Grandpa is upstairs. It's terrifying.
The murder hawk. 1, 2.
Some things you gotta do. Don't mean you gotta like it.
Chris says, Big Bronson Reed, Top Dollar. Yeah, those guys. And Pico says, wow, bye-bye
Oh.
tables. And Robbie says, would you say Gunther has decent moves?
He's okay. But no, I mean, he's not a wrestler by any means. He's just a big dude that knows what he's doing. He controls the crowd. He's got an it factor.
I can't believe he's champion though.
No,
Yeah.
he's going to be champion for decades. He's going to be the guy. Triple H is going to literally hook the whole company to him, and
Why him so much though?
just because he's got an it. He had it in the minors too. The only problem, or the whatever they call it, the indies, The only real problem with him is his age. All those guys are a little bit older.
Yeah.
Because Triple H gets these guys from the indies, and they're already in their 30s. So the max you get out of them, I mean, if you push it, is 20 years, which is fantastic for a wrestling career. But the other thing is he doesn't have the charisma to be a movie star.
No.
And so you can have him lead your company. It's just like Roman Reigns, right? He doesn't have the charisma to be a movie star. So you can attach your company to him because they're not going to leave like The Rock.
Batista and whoever.
Batista. I forgot about Batista.
That's because he doesn't really have the charisma to be an actor.
He's the kind of the weird...
He's like that weird guy that you invite anyways, but he doesn't have a size anymore. Yeah. Have you seen him lately? He looks disgusting. Like he forgot he's supposed to like be like somebody who has muscle.
Anyways, and
like
John Cena.
Anorexia.
John Cena's left for the whole movie stuff.
Yeah, this is his goodbye tour. Thank God.
I feel like there's a couple women, and Jade Cargill's one of them, that I would love to see Hollywood take and run with. I want to see her do Red Sonja.
Ooh.
Because you don't have to. I mean, Bridget Nelson isn't a good actress, right? Like, I mean, you're not looking at.
You don't have to like know lots of lines and shit. It'd be all right.
I mean, that's why they made those shows for Arnold, for fuck's sakes.
Sure. They did.
He wasn't the most articulate athlete ever. He just looked really good.
Pico says, someone pass the cornucopia of jobbers, please.
Do you know who Jade Cargill is?
Not sure. I don't.
You know, well, you would know Brandon Phillips. Second baseman for the Reds, I think. Yeah. It's his wife.
Pico is like, he's very lean. Still maybe 225 or so.
She is...
Batista?
She is special. Like, she is a special woman. I thought you were going to look it up. You're not showing.
I'm sure I've seen her.
I will.
Know her right off.
I'm just texting my brother.
What's he want? You to go to Boise?
No.
Oh. With Dork? Sorry.
I'm fine with
Oh, wait, hold on. Who's this other Japanese guy? You can't have two Japanese guys main eventing a wrestling.
Isn't that the one that doesn't talk?
With the texting or whatever.
Yeah, he's the other guy.
He's still funny, but you can't have a main event with two non-speaking.
This is for the international title too, which is even weirder.
He doesn't talk at all.
He doesn't. He uses text to talk.
He can, but he does. Like, he speaks Japanese, so he uses it on his phone.
Or translator on his phone.
He's actually hilarious.
He makes some pretty funny comments.
But they're all through an app.
Yeah.
And who knows? He might be able to speak English. I have no idea.
Oh.
That's Jade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's special.
I've liked her since AEW. She was in AEW, actually. She was the first television champ.
Yep.
I can't remember the TBS one, I think. And she had it for like a year or more.
Yeah, she had
and then she was the first one that had it for like a long time. Then she didn't have it, and then she went to WWE.
Yeah, she dropped it so she could leave.
Yeah.
Which one of these two doesn't speak?
The one in the black shorts. The black shorts. Like
the one that's rolling out of the ring.
Yes, him. The one with the Japanese flag on his pants. This guy speaks English. His name's Takeshita, and it's literally spelled take a shit.
Shut the hell up.
Take a shitta.
That's how it's spelled.
Yes, literally.
Take a shit. That's my name.
When Travis first saw it, dude, before they even pronounced it, he's like, is that guy's name Take a Shit? And I'm like, no. And then they said it, he's like, oh.
How do they pronounce it? Takeshita?
Takeshita. Takeshita. That's how you say it.
There is an A at the end, but it's still take a shita.
Anyways.
And I'm not the first one to point
Nope.
I actually like him, and I think he could be a star.
He's pretty big. He's
like
actually a pretty...
6'3".
Yeah, he's like a pretty big guy. It's really kind of funny. Him and the other guy that was in the back that was smiling all funny and laughing with those other people, and he had that really creepy smile laugh.
He's like the greatest
like big
Japanese wrestler of all time.
Yeah.
He's up there with, like, the Great Muta.
Yeah, he's tall, too, like him.
Yeah.
And they're kind of about the same size. They're both pretty big guys. As Piccola says, yes, we all giggled. Did we, Piccola? Did we? Did we?
Sorry, I didn't know his name. It just looked like Take a Shit Up.
Right? It's unfortunate.
And then, of course, MJF had to use it, and then everybody else that ever thought it was like,
Oh, I guess it's funny. It's like Travis said it out loud on our stream and everything. It happened. The minute he read it, it came out of his mouth.
That's Travis for you. For sure.
It's coming out.
He's like, how do you say that guy's name? Japanese? Take a shit? What the? Why is his name Take a Shitta?
Like, who would make their name Take a Shitta? You know, that's my...
And then they pronounce it. He's like, that's not what it looks like.
No.
He's like, that's not even what it looks like.
No, that's not how you pronounce it.
You're not pronouncing your own name correctly. It's like, poor guy.
You're in the wrong
And then he's like,
country.
meh. And then we started watching. He's like, oh, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah. He grew
So
on me. I didn't like
he
him
put
at
some
all.
respect on him, and so now he actually calls him Takeshita.
He earned it.
Pico's like, I imagine Gunther will be dominant. But I know it's in full-blown commercial break right now.
Yeah, there's nothing happening. I'm watching AEW on a tiny little...
He was doing pretty good, but, you know, it's Jay. He's main event and yeeting all over the place, you know.
Oh, Jay looks like he's trying to work his way out of it. There's those chops. Hey, that wasn't even the arm he was working on his chops with.
Well, you can't get out of that. That's the Boston Crab, man.
Never gonna get out of it.
It's over.
It's gonna be, he's gonna be like, I'm doing a push-up.
Can he power out of it?
I don't know, but I think that guy's gonna get tired. He's like, no, you can't. He's like, I'm bringing you back to the middle. He's like, no.
Oh, Jay kicked him in the kidney.
Not the kidneys. Oh.
Oh, right on his shoulder.
Ouch. Don't put your arms
Oh!
out. Oh, he's like,
Thrust
hurry,
kick.
I'm gonna get on
One,
you.
2, not enough.
Ah. Good try, yeet man.
Almost. But nobody thought that was going to happen.
Almost only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and atom bombs.
Right?
It's true.
Oh, that wouldn't feel good.
Jay into the corner.
Ah,
Oh, that hurt him. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He stopped. He's like, oh.
He's like, oh, that kind of hurt a little bit.
That is not a rope.
Like, that was not what I wanted to do. I didn't mean to run all the way to the corner to bounce back. Ouch. I think it's in his mouth. I think that's where he's sniffing it at, Pat. He's looking for gold.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in his mouth. That's where he's sniffing it from.
Speaking of sniffing
Up top.
things,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
watching.
God, nobody wants to do that.
I was watching this video,
Yeah.
and it was a dentist video.
Are you licking my pants?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, it was this video, right? And so the guy goes like to work, and he's a cadaver hunter, right? So he's with the police force, and he smells a dead body, and even the dogs don't smell it. He's like, I can smell it. It's got to be here. And then they're like, dude, we don't smell anything. The dogs don't smell anything. And he's like, well, I can smell a dead body. So anyways, he sneezes, and like this stuff comes out of his mouth, like just, ugh. Like he doesn't know what it is, and he's like, that's the dead body. He's like, I could smell it. So he spits it out, and he goes to the doctor, and the doctor is like, oh, you know, you need to go see a dentist, whatever. You got a little abscess, he said. So he goes to the dentist, and he has such a bad abscess that it filled up his sinus cavity, and that's the dead body that he was smelling.
The decay
Yeah, was literally
inside of him.
his own tooth. So
It's inside him.
So they obviously fixed it.
Right.
But how
Stop.
disgusting is that? He like knows what a dead body smells like, and he smelt it inside of his head.
Inside me. Inside me.
That's it. It's over. Oh my God, we got a
No
new
way.
champion. Oh
Ah,
my God.
bummer, buddy. You almost had it with your I'm a tag team guy.
It's getting close, guys. The end's near. Gunther.
Yeah, that.
Can Gunther with the oh God, we just saw Takeshita's ass.
Intestinal fortitudes.
Don't pull his pants off.
Like,
Thrust
literally?
kick. Yeah,
Did he have
pulled
his butt
pants.
crack
Yeah,
coming
you
out?
saw his ass the whole
I
way.
didn't see it.
Oh my god, his whole butt came out?
Yeah, Takeshi does.
I was not watching. Could have seen a whole butt all over TV.
He almost take a shit off.
Here it is.
Yay!
That's it. That's his finisher. It's over.
No
It's
way.
like I'm totally gonna do it.
No way.
That's his finisher too.
They're like, dude, it's so great.
Jay,
You're
you not that main event.
You're gonna get it.
Your mid-card main event, homie.
Piccolo says, I imagine Gunther will be dominant. And then Ravi said, what you saying on this match? Are you talking about Gunther and Jay?
It's over.
Gunther's gonna win.
Gunther's gonna hurt him any second and pin him. And I'm talking any second. It's gonna be within a minute.
There it is. There's his power bomb. And then he's gonna give him another one. He's like, and then he's gonna do a hold on him.
What did I say? Was it gonna be within a minute?
Yeah.
It's like,
within a minute, he's gonna die. Oh, he
15 seconds.
died.
God damn it.
That's the feather lady that Piccolo was talking about. I'm trying to find this stupid feather lady. She's on the main camera part on that side. It's white and it's got this really long feather in her hat.
Nice.
Like, how annoying. Hopefully nobody's sitting behind her. Could you imagine if she was sitting behind somebody with this feather and it's like 3 feet long from their hat in front of you?
It wouldn't bother me. It's the...
And you're just like...
Can't see.
And it's like all up in your face the whole time.
It's like on
the feather.
Porky's with the girl in front of... Have you seen Porky's?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get out of the way, lord ass. Oh, shit.
He goes like, that's all she wrote. Yeah, it happened.
There ain't much more.
People thought Jay was going to win. That's hilarious.
No.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite shows. That's the Porky's
Porky's?
Eye right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I love Porky's. Do you like Porky's 2?
Oh, I like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them all.
So 2 is good. 3's the one where they're on the boat, right? Like
I get them mixed up, but I've seen them
Yeah, so
all,
2 is the one where they... 1's the one where they tear it down, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the second one... Did they rebuild it, or is that the one on the boat?
I think the second one's the boat, and the third one they rebuilt it.
I can't remember one of them now, but...
Because I know that in one of them, they literally made the boat go down.
Yeah, that's the first one for sure.
Yeah, the
First
whole
one's
thing.
the
Well,
boat?
it's the building. It's half in the water.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's not really the boat,
Anyways,
but yeah.
so everybody, thanks for joining us tonight for Saturday Night Main Event. That is over. Gunther did retain his title. There were no other or any title changes, right?
No.
There were no title changes on this. They did have that weird signing thing that happened and so on and so forth, leading up to Royal Rumble, which is next Saturday. So if you guys are interested, we'll be here for that. But we will be back again on Monday for Raw. Danny probably won't be here for Raw, but Travis and I will be here for Raw on Monday to see what the Go Home show and how many more people they might say who's going to be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Since we only have like 7 dudes and 2 girls. All right, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your weekend. You guys take care. Be safe.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab.
Bye.